Damn.
My headphones.
It's so much worse in my ear.
Well, at least I wasn't in the mic.
Check. Check. Careful.
Check. All right, we here?
We live. Hit the button.
Did you hit the button? Panda.
Black X6. Phantom. White X6. Panda.
All right,
Gang's here.
we're here. Episode number,
3. Trace.
which I think is
47.
actually 46. I missed. 46.
Last time you said it was 46.
I know, but it's 46. Should we, before we get started, give a shout out to the sponsors?
Shout out. Number 2 of the day. I'm struggling today. That was good. That was good. Tandem.
Cheers. Freedom.
Peach. Good peach mint.
That was so graphic.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite one of the image of Nixon
That's good.
throwing up the deuces.
All right. So what do we got today for updates?
Well, we both just got back from traveling.
All right. So let's talk about that first. You want to go first?
Sure.
All right.
I was in the DFW. The primary meeting was with Albertsons Safeway. So we are expanding Merica Energy, Merica Snacks into the convenient grocery market. So Albertsons is, I learned that they're the number 2 grocery in amount of stores behind Kroger. But that includes they own Tom Thumbs, they own Safeway, so they had a lot of mergers. But that company.
So which ones should we be placed in?
The South region is where we're getting started.
Outside of just Albertsons, or will that include
Albertsons Safeway.
Got it.
So,
Word.
so that's what the primary meeting was. We had a distributor, Nexstar Distribution, DFW distributor. They have a truck route, so they service a lot of brick and mortar retail stores in the DFW. So things look good there. And then I met with Your Pack, our military distributor down in Dallas. Good old Mike Grossi and Jenny.
Gave him the meat.
Gave them the Meat Stix. They're excited about the 2-pound Patriots Way going into the exchanges. They really think that was a big reason why we did the 2-pound, right? Was military, GNCs.
Do we have an idea when that's going to roll out into the military? So when people can...
Well, it's set up in the system. So once we set up in Muscle Foods, it's set up in their system. So basically with these exchanges, and it's all planograms. So I think April is a reset, or maybe early summer is a reset. So it might be some time. We can slot it in other ways, but...
Because they do nothing with the 5-pounders, and that's pretty much a general statement. Like, the military does not do well with the 5-pounders.
They took it and they put it on the shelves, but...
It never moves.
It doesn't move.
But that's not a Patriots Way thing. That's it's a 5-pound thing.
It's a 5-pound thing for sure.
Cool.
So good stuff.
All right, and so I was in Pittsburgh for...
hold on. Shout out to anybody.
Oh, yeah? You met up with them?
I met up with these guys.
You got the meat sweats with them?
Yeah, Fogo de Chao.
Was it good?
It was real good. I don't know. I think I'd rather have a sit-down dinner steak.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming, dude. The first, there was 10 people at my table, and you can't even go to the market table. It's just meat.
There's just a lot of meat. Yeah, so we went to...
And the filet was the best.
For sure.
Yeah.
We were in Pittsburgh for the arms race meeting, and we sat down to dinner finally Tuesday night after the big meeting, and we looked at the menu, and I just had my heart set on a filet, and there was no filet. There was we went to, this was Julian, Kenton, and Bruce, and there was a chicken pot pie and some weird crap on there. So I was like, guys, we gotta go. We earned a filet, we're getting a filet, so we went to the Capitol Grill, and it was amazing. It was awesome.
So you sat down and were looked at the menu and then got up.
Yeah.
We've done that before.
Yeah.
That was in Texas that one time. We sat down at this nice steak restaurant, and they didn't have baked potato. They only had truffle mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
and I was we got to go. We're going to Texas Roadhouse.
So anyway, so it was a great meeting. So we had our first kind of arms race takeover of the corporate store in the GNC World headquarters. And it was Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And it was still an awesome turnout. And we moved a lot of product, and people were excited. There was really good interaction, a lot of good questions. It was a great event. Like it was pretty awesome. And then we met with their executive team after that, and can't really share much of that, but just know that there's some awesome stuff in the works. And it's a really exciting time for Arms Race Nutrition, and being a part of that is pretty darn cool. So excited for that. Now we're back here. It's Thursday. We're 2 days late in filming this, so I don't know when this is going to go up. Bobby's going to have to, he's got a lot of work to do because we have a lot of video content coming out in the next couple of days before Black Friday. But yeah, he'll get it done. Transition right into Black Friday.
Well, we got the notes right in front of us. How you want to do this?
So let's do it. So I'll go through it. I got some of this stuff here, and I think we're just going to spill the beans, what the Black Friday deals are across.
All right. So pay attention.
So
right
this
now.
This is a little nugget for all the people that actually watch this.
Yeah. See, there's perks of watching Ask the Boss and sticking around for all of
So a lot of people won't even get this. So first of all, Core Nutritional's website, 20% off the entire site.
Boom.
Which, you know, we don't usually do discounts like that across the whole site. So that's pretty awesome. Then if you have another coupon code, so if you're following Paul Revelia, he's got a coupon code, you'll get an additional 5%. So 25% off the site if you use any coupon code that is out there for any of our ambassadors.
Cool.
So, boom.
Good for the
right there.
investors.
First 200 customers get a free.
What they get, Doug? Oh, nice. Cissus?
Core Cissus.
What does Cissus do while we're here?
So there are some anabolic properties to Cissus, but I take it primarily for joint health. So it's been shown to provide nutrients to the joints and help regenerate soft tissue. Awesome, awesome product. So I actually take 12 of these a day. And so value on that is, what do we usually sell this for? Like 30 bucks?
I think it's
25 or 30 bucks.
To 30, yeah.
So first 200 customers, you could go on the site and buy a sample packet for 25% off, and you'll get one of these.
Dude, you shouldn't have told him that.
Yeah, no. I think we might have to change that.
Yeah.
Did we just screw ourselves?
I think we might have.
No, I said it. You know what? It's going to happen. So go online and buy a sample packet, and you get that.
Hold on. Are you seeing Panda just chewing on this stick?
Just chewing on that meat. You like that meat?
It's bamboo.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that's pretty sick. So, first 200 customers who order get a free Cissus.
Sweet. Love that.
All right. Then, the tiered deal. So, this is in addition to the 20 to 25% off. So, spend $75. You get the black on black Stranger Things edition, limited edition, number 4 t-shirt.
Yeah, you leaked that last week. You still got it.
So, we leaked that last week. Got it.
This is sweet. And everybody loves when we come out with a new version of
Stranger Things. So
a new release. So this is the number 4 release, right?
All right. So this just felt right.
All right.
So you get one of those if you spend $75, and fresh off the boat, literally yesterday, our black on black Core Nutritionals Crush It looped funnels. These are pretty
Shaker.
dope. Did I say funnels?
You said funnel.
Shakers. Okay. Can you see that? You probably can see that. Black on black.
Yeah, and
Sexy.
it's kind of transparent, so you can see your liquid.
Yes.
Cool.
So
I like this.
I won't throw that because I don't want it to crack. But
I was gonna say right there, but
you get the point. Oh, you want? Oh,
yeah, keep it displayed. Come on.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Cool. Moving on.
All right. So that's $75. Spend $100, so $25 more. You get the 25% off. You get the t-shirt and the shaker, and you get an ABCD sweet tea. So total value of all of that is $58.
And you only got to spend 25 more. Man, that's a good deal. Boom.
And you'll get a Cissus if you act early.
So far, if you spend $100, you get a Cissus, you get a shaker, you get a shirt. Dude, for $100? Man.
And 25% off. It's crazy.
I love this.
Oh, wait. Gotta tickle your fancy a little bit more. Spend
tickle it.
$150. You get the t-shirt, you get the shaker, you get the ABCD sweet tea, and PKX.
Nice. They
Crazy.
get to pick the flavor?
So
Or do we pick
there might whatever flavors are in stock. They get to pick the flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. $110 value. So you spend $150 at 25% off, 20 to 25% off. You get all this stuff which has a value of $110. Who came up with these deals?
I know you're going to yell at us.
It's pretty stupid, probably.
No, you seem excited. You seem...
All right, so spend $200. You get all of that plus Fury X.
That's pretty awesome.
Pretty crazy.
And $200...
It's like a $200 value add-on to the $200 that you're spending.
It's almost like a BOGO, in a way, of value.
Yeah. And you're getting it at 25%. I'm not sure why we're doing this. Can we change these?
No. Too late. Everybody's working on getting the deal set up, and we only have a week to go, so.
That's it.
That's it.
And I will say that pay attention, subscribe to the newsletter, because there will be deals Friday through Monday.
Oh, that's right.
So there's going to be
additional things.
Potentially additional things. I'm not going to give away what's coming on the other days. How about that? Leave a little mystery. But if you wait, you're going to miss out on the free sisses.
Because that's only on Friday.
And that, well, no, that's the first 200 customers, which will definitely be within the first
day. So this
day.
is what they maybe you should say you need 5 different products. Maybe
break it up. Man, we're giving them too many.
No, this is good because this is for the loyal people, the 12 of them that are watching.
So you can break it up. So if you want to order $400 worth of stuff, I would actually break it up into $200 orders because then you get, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally know what you're saying.
Or like maybe buy some on a Friday and then wait till Monday and drop another bomb.
Yeah. Like you might not need protein, but go ahead and stock up, but get your ABC first, your alpha first, whatever you need, and then maybe see when the deal, I don't know. I feel like we are saying too much.
Yeah. All right, Merica Labs. So same type of thing is going to apply. 20% off the entire site. Any other coupon adds another 5% on there. First 200 customers that spend $50 get a shaker, a funnel, Patriots Way sample, and a free Stars and Pipes. That's crazy. I guess that's why we limited it to 200 people. First 200 people, you ready? That spend $50. Funnel, shaker, Patriots Way sample.
My favorite flavor, Fortuitous Keepsakes.
And Stars and Pipes apple.
Dang.
So that right there is like, you spend $50, you're at 25% off, and you get it. Okay, we did not think that one through. That was stupid.
Who's fired?
All right. So then you spend $125. You get the shaker, the funnel, the sample, the pipes, and a boom.
Boom pipes.
Really stupid. So
George,
if you spend $125, you get the 20 to 25% off. You get all this free stuff, which values at about $105.
It's great.
Pretty sick. And we will have some additional deals on the other days.
And
the
warehouse might be giving.
We might be slipping their beef stick in every order.
Maybe it's what it says.
Should we say what's going to happen on Monday, or do we just not say that? Because that is really silly.
Damn. We did that? No,
Let's just save that one.
Yeah, save it.
Just know that there's going to be another deal on Monday in addition to that deal from Merica Labs.
So grab you something on Friday,
and
first
Monday.
200, and then, bro. We back. What's our theme?
We didn't even
Black Friday?
Black Friday?
Panda?
Black and White Friday? Panda. I don't know. We don't have a theme.
Okay, so where did we leave off?
Merica Labs.
So we did Merica Labs.
Yeah. So we did the Black Friday deal. Just know that there's something else sick coming on Monday, Cyber Monday. Merica Snacks is pretty straightforward. 20% off. Free shipping over the $50. Free koozie with every purchase. We're going to throw in some other stuff. Maybe a free vegan t-shirt with every purchase while supplies last. Arms race, I'm going to keep a little bit secretive. Just know that we haven't done a sale at all on arms race ever. So just know that we will be doing something cool, and we will be doing a new drop, which we put out, a new product drop on the Friday. Some cool stuff's coming. Actually, there's new drops on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. and Monday. So some pretty cool stuff. So just pay attention. Make sure you're signed up for the Arms Race newsletter as well. And there will be a discount there.
I'm excited for this one.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be crazy.
That's good
I
flavor.
hope these guys are ready to pack some orders because it's going to be
Yeah.
sketch. All right.
Schmiggy Smalls is always ready.
That's it. I feel like I need to move some of this stuff. I feel crowded. I feel
over here. Okay. You want to tell them what we did today? Sampled some new stuff in the works, in the pipes, in Douglas head.
So we sampled some new beef sticks today and yesterday. Sampled some new Merica Energy. So we're dropping the 2 new flavors in January. They're actually running first or second weekend in December. Got the dates. But we're always working on new flavors. So they were pretty crappy, actually. I was not happy with them.
Yeah.
But that's got to get them right.
Some were crappy, and then some were just like...
And the beef sticks were good. They just needed a little more flavor, and they needed to be more moist.
Caught me off guard on that one.
Man, I wish you could hear the sound in here with these jaunts on. I got to throw a jaunt in at least once.
Yeah.
Keep it real for the kids, you know what I mean? All right, should we get into questions? So 15 minutes in. So we have, I think we're finding that this is an hour show.
Yeah. I think this one will be a little bit shorter.
So there were some really good questions on mine. I don't know. Well, you haven't seen my questions.
No, I haven't.
But the Cuck actually asked a very good question. So we got to get to the Cuck's question.
Okay, we will.
It was
we'll shout him out.
It was kind of like a good to great question. It was good.
Okay.
It was good. I liked it.
So I'm going to start on the core page first.
Let's get it. Rapid fire.
Okay.
This is in Instagram, we only have 15 seconds to answer it. We get a little bit more than that here.
Yeah, that's why I like doing it here.
We still need a rapid fire.
Yeah, we'll rapid fire. Okay. So you touched on this before. To start as an ambassador for a brand, do you suggest certain credentials or experience when applying for the brand? In quotations, he puts formulator ? So maybe he's asking.
Do you need to be a formulator to be an ambassador?
I wasn't.
No. So are they asking about becoming an ambassador? Like, what do we look for in ambassadors? Probably.
It just says to start as an ambassador for a brand. Doesn't mention our brand.
So I would say generally, I'll look at this from both perspectives. One, don't just grab a code from a random brand that you don't use or you don't really fall in line with their same core values. That's stupid. It's fake. It's not authentic at all. Work with a company where you are already using the products and really enjoying the products, right? So that's from your perspective, right? You want to align yourself with brands that you can push authentically to people, so that you're not just being salesy, because we don't ask any of our ambassadors to be salesy. You get out of it what you put into it.
And we don't require them to do anything.
No. And so we do look for people that, have used our products before. And you don't need to have 50,000 Instagram followers. Some of our best, and we've talked about this before, some of our best ambassadors are ambassadors outside of social media. They're ambassadors with their soccer mom friends or their gym buddies, and they spread the word that way. So we do go through an application process, and we do turn people away. It's not just like anybody who wants to be an ambassador can be an ambassador. It doesn't work that way. But that being said, don't be discouraged from applying if you only have a couple hundred Instagram followers, because there's way more to influence than just social media.
I'm going to turn it on life. Don't affiliate yourself with anything if you don't believe in it, right? Don't hang around people that believe in something that you don't believe in, So I think that's the biggest thing. All right, let's rapid fire. So what will make your protein bars different from others on the market? We are working on a protein bar.
So how much of that do we want to give? Well, I guess we can talk about it. So
hesitation.
It's going to be amazing. So there are a lot of crappy ingredients in the protein bar market. And being bros ourselves, we want to create something that we want to eat. And that is kind of free of a lot of the crap that's out there. And so this bar will be, should we say the name of the bar?
Well, you kind of did.
Oh, that's a hint. We'll just leave it at that?
So go back, rewind 10, 15 seconds, and just listen to it over and over.
It'll be free of a lot of things. So we're We're not using artificial flavors. We're not using artificial sweeteners. We are not using fake fiber. We're not using soy. We're not using colors. You name it.
Gluten-free,
It's
too.
gluten-free. It's just, it's an incredible bar. And the one thing that we also wanted to do is make sure that given those constraints, it is sometimes hard to get macros that you're happy with. So some of the other products on the market are like that, have super high fat and low protein. What's that one that's got like 20 grams of fat? They're amazing, but it's just like eating peanut butter. You have to keep them in the fridge.
Oh, the perfect bar.
The perfect bar. They're very rich
I had
tasting.
one.
They're good, right?
I hoarded up. It was good.
But it's like 10 grams of protein to 20 grams of fat.
It's 19. The one I had, 19 grams of protein. 19 fat, 15 protein. It might have had 20 protein. Maybe it was 15.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much. Because a lot of those bars are less than 20 grams
And then
of protein.
moderate carbs.
So our bars will have 20 grams of protein at least.
I think that's the big thing.
It's huge.
And then the texture is going to be different.
The texture is different from some of the others on the market. I'm all about the texture. So I like a little bit of crunch in my protein bar. I like a nice mix. So anyways, that's what we got.
So that's what's going to make it
And so
different.
we started working on our second flavor. So we haven't actually perfected our first flavor, but we are close enough where we are continuing to refine that, but we know it's going to be successful. So we've moved on to start working on the second flavor
we want to launch with
at least
3.
2 flavors. I was going to go with 3, but I think 2 would be good.
Yeah.
I think we should not tie up too much capital in 3 flavors.
Okay. We're going to move on.
Yep.
Ready?
Let's get it.
This can lead into a lot here. Do you guys have a weight loss program?
No, not a weight loss program, but hint,
That's why.
we will be doing a transformation challenge. It'll be like a co-branded, co-sponsored, pretty sweet prizes. And we're going to do this with Pro Physique. So Paul Revellia's company, Pro Physique, is probably one of the most popular and best coaching businesses out there right now. They do a lot of bikini coaching, but they also do a lot of bodybuilding and figure and all that as well. And so we are working on a very detailed transformation program or challenge, I should say, where there's going to be winners and cash prizes and a ton of money and all that stuff. So, but that's not going to roll out until I think we were thinking about like the 1st of March-ish.
Yeah, spring.
And it's going to take some time to get it out. And that's a perfect time kind of leading into the summer to do a 12-week challenge.
Okay. Same person. Will Core Nutritionals have new sports bras and leggings?
We haven't been working on sports bras.
No.
So we do have another legging that has been approved that we were considering launching in the fall, but remember we held off. Remember we trimmed down the fall line to just the tops.
Was it a men's legging? Or?
No, women's leggings. They were kind of wild.
Oh, no, don't remember it. Sorry, Brahman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I just made that up.
You might have. But
yes, we probably will do another style legging at some point. And sports bras, we've never done a lot with sports bras, so
there'll be a spring launch,
possibly.
Right? Is that going to
If
be
it was
next
up
launch?
to Bronwyn, I mean, we would have all that stuff, but she doesn't have to write the bills or the checks. She just has to design the stuff.
We're working on the growing the clothing side.
Yeah.
I do like.
So I should say, this is the 3rd week in a row that I've worn this shirt, but I was very strategic and I've worn a different color each time.
You want to stand up and show them that you're just fully camo and can't see anything?
Well, no, because I wore the camos last Tuesday when we filmed, so it would be duplicative.
So people are starting to ask questions in their head. Does Doug do
Wash
his
the
laundry?
clothes. It was 10 days ago, so I'm pretty sure they're
Okay.
clean. Yeah.
All right. Thoughts on TUDCA for fatty liver?
So it's promising. I mean, it looks like really good stuff, right? The problem is twofold. One is it's mad expensive. It's really expensive. And 2, the purity or the quality of TUDCA is hard.
Doesn't it come from poop?
Bear shit.
Bear. Well, I was going to say buffalo.
Bear, well,
Same thing, right? Wild animal.
bear shit. Is bear shit in the woods? know. That just felt right. So those are the two problems with it. But yes, it's a good ingredient. But
and it helps with.
It's a liver health product. It's basically. Honestly, a lot of oral steroid users will want to
Use TUDCA.
Use TUDCA.
Okay.
Yep.
So your thoughts on it are promising, but
yeah. So some good science, but expensive and hard to find reliable, legit sources.
okay.
You know what I really love?
What's
the
up?
new thing on your phone where it comes across and it says spam risk,
I do like
or
that.
it says telemarketer.
Yeah.
It's great. See, look.
Did you called that?
No, I saw it like peak up and then shut off, and then they just must be calling back.
Wow.
I should have just made you think I'm
I
just
think
psychic.
I was blown away.
Yep. Okay. Roll. And we're back.
Alrighty then. Doug, what are the best products to lose weight?
That's a good question. Diet, training, cardio, right?
Okay, so assuming he knows that, or
assuming
she knows
that. So the burn, shred, hard stack, throw some load in there.
maybe some alpha, just throw it all.
Is that a male or female?
I don't know. And the hard part about this is that
I would just probably
can't click
not
on
recommend the alpha, but Core Burn X is an awesome, the new powder thermogenic that
I
we
think
came
it's
out
female.
with. Really great at the appetite suppressant. You know, Stack 3D did a phenomenal, they rated it as like the best fat burner out there right now. But one of the comments that he made, which I thought was actually kind of funny, was that it was lacking on the appetite suppressant part, which goes against all the other feedback that we've been getting. Like it was phenomenal feedback. He said it was the
goes
best
against how I sell it too.
Yeah, and it was
I didn't know that.
yeah, I think it was him. Yeah, it was him. And that's how it was formulated with those ingredients specifically for appetite with the saffron. And it's surprising to hear that because that's not what we've actually been hearing, that it has phenomenal. So I guess it just goes to show you that everyone responds differently to products. But Burn X, you could throw some shred in there because the overlap isn't great. You know, that'll add in the forzoline and some of the other fat burning ingredients. And then adding in Core Hard for some cortisol control, maybe Core Load for insulin control. That's your ticket. You should put that stack up on the site.
What do we call that stack?
Shawarma stack. Good?
Can we put a picture of my glutes up there?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Doug,
Pat.
do you feel the need?
Two.
Just says.
Is that was really weird.
His name's Gary James. You know, the guy who
You
always
feel the need?
responds with,
We'll probably watch this.
yeah, I know Gary watches it, but he knows.
He knows.
Like the clap hands, the fire, the 100, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
like go like everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
his
do we
thing.
need? Do you feel the need
Do you feel the need for speed?
for speed?
Yeah, Top Gun, because that was the picture we posted, man. Come on.
Oh,
Should have prefaced that one too.
jeez.
Jeez. All right. S'mores Gainz. How many other Merica Energy flavors are in the works besides Liberty and Justice?
Well, we just sampled 5 crappy ones today.
And we're not focusing on, well, maybe we focus on a couple of them, but we got to redo.
Yeah, like
I think launching 2 new flavors at a time is great.
Yeah, I think we want to probably take some of these flavor ideas to the other flavor house that we use too,
Yep.
because they actually had some good. These are actually candy-based flavors, more very sweet candy type flavors as opposed to our traditional more fruity or soda.
And this guy does good on the fruit.
This guy does good on the fruit. The other guys do better on like the soda pop. That's what they say in Pittsburgh, the pop.
Pop. I say
Pop.
soda.
Pop. Yeah, so this girl was drinking Merica Energy at the GNC, and she's like, I said, what flavor do you have there? Because she poured it into a cup with ice, which I just...
It just
weird.
takes away the experience.
I know. I didn't want to get into the whole conversation, and she goes, the pop flavor. I was like, oh, freedom, that's great. And then after talking a while, it turns out she meant the cherry cola, the American Classic. I'm like, what are you, the pop flavor, soda. Get it. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways. He also asked what the update on Snacks Bar, but we kind of got into that.
Yep.
All right, so with laxogenin now on the advisory list, does that mean I should stock up on Bolic? We kind of talked about that last time.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's no, I'll just gloss over this one.
Skip that one too, Bob? Or... that is...
What?
Anyways, I got 2 more. Moving on. Trying to get out of it.
So laxogenin.
Hide in my bush.
Hide in your what?
The bush.
Can we get a meat stick up in here?
Meat?
Let's pause for the cow.
Where's he coming from?
Over here. You should stop right here and take a poo. We haven't eaten a cuck head yet either.
I'm not eating it. I don't like cuck heads.
All right.
All right, this is a good, legitimate question.
Have we talked about the cuck flavor coming out?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Fuzzy Uncle, yeah.
Fuzzy Uncle Carl?
Yeah. We talked about that.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 questions about the same product from the same person. What's the difference between Core Hard and Core Hard Extreme? And how does Hard Extreme work? What makes it effective? So,
How does hard, like just in general, work? Or
well, we said Hard Extreme, but
so the difference between it is one is pill and one is powder. So hard is pills, Hard Extreme is powder. Hard Extreme has 2 other ingredients in it: the pomegranate and the white button mushroom extract that add another level of estrogen control into the product. So you could think of it as being maybe a little bit stronger. It's also about probably $10 more, and it's in the powder form. So we've had a lot of requests actually for another flavor of that. I don't know if we need to or not, but something to think about.
I would ask the Australians.
Yep.
And have them pick the flavor. Okay. I guess so now I'm on my stories,
Yep.
which you guys need to follow me.
Like and follow. Ding.
I got no questions, no love.
You got questions on there.
Red hot chili meters. It's just, I guess, a theme. I said pick a theme for us. So red hot chili meters, peppers.
Peppers.
Danny, California. How often do you switch workouts?
Go ahead, meet. This is your people. Give your people what they want.
So pretty much all of prep, I stuck to the same workout split.
Rigid meat.
Rigid. I did change up my exercise selection. I typically like to do that. I pick my split, try to stick to the split, but then I kind of free ball my exercise selection on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Free ball that. But as of right now, I'm just going.
Should we
with,
get some balls up in
just
there?
going with the flow. Flow.
You know, mate.
I don't know what we're doing. We're losing followers. People are questioning our
Bobby can
morality.
Bird can put something in her hand on me.
How often do you switch your workouts, Doug? You're the most rigid.
No, I mean, I switch it all the time. Like, there's never the same workout twice.
Yeah. I guess.
But like, so
I
like
guess you
this
could take
week,
that question multiple ways.
Yeah, like so this week, like I didn't train on Tuesday when I usually train on Tuesday. So then it got all mixed up. So instead of this week, I was scheduled to do chest and back, legs, shoulders and arms, day off, hams and calves, and then chest and back again. But I kind of got all jacked up. So instead, I took Tuesday off. Wednesday, I did quads. Today, I did arms. Tomorrow, I'll do chest and shoulders. And then Saturday, I'll do back and hammies. Maybe some calves.
So I think that's my favorite thing about being off of prep right now. Is being jacked up.
Yeah. You like that?
Like, I do like that. Like schedules all over the place. You don't, but I'm not stressing about it. You know,
come forward here.
That's the big thing. So I would say if you are sticking to a split though, and you're trying to progressive overload, you know, give a split a solid 6 to 8 weeks before you go off and change it.
Yep.
Okay, Meat Stix teriyaki flavor is my favorite. What about doing a spicy teriyaki? Spicy sweet, so it's like a sweet. Have you tried the jalapeno pineapple? Yeah, that's spicy, sweet and spicy.
I would assume they did. I don't know. We got some other good ones in the works. The sriracha, the Cajun, the buffalo. I want to do a turkey cranberry, a applewood smoked bacon. grilled chunks of like apple in there.
And bacon. Bacon
Maybe we could do a
bits.
pork. Do the turkey one is
That's going to be
turkey.
fatty ball.
No, you can get lean.
Dude, that was gross. You leaned into it.
I know. I figured it would sound awesome in the mics.
No.
Didn't taste
Threw up a little bit in my mouth.
I think I did. I was thinking about all that pork.
Okay. Where are we?
I don't know. We're on your questions. Let's get to mine because I got a bunch in here.
All right. Well, I just got to call some people out here. So Dan, OCB Pro, have y'all thought about making a protein bar, seeing you have such excellent protein? Oh, so you mean for Core. So we are working on a protein bar, but it's going to be under Merica Snacks.
Snacks.
And you know that. You pay attention to us.
Yeah.
Ever need a Core ambassador for the UK? Let me know.
Hit up A-list.
Yeah, hit up A-list. Tell James to... Does he have an ambassador program? He just has athletes. I think he just has athletes. Should you cycle off Core Bolic and supplements in general? So I usually recommend cycling.
We have a problem.
Yeah.
We lost all our questions.
You serious?
Yeah, it's because
How?
it's 3:55. We lost all my questions. And we're back. All right. Something just happened. So we're back. We've had technical difficulties, but we're going to call an audible. So we did the stories yesterday at like 3:30, and all the questions disappeared.
Well, the Core and me did it at 5, which you should have done.
And today got away from us. So here we go. Meat.
Oh, so you're going to go live.
I'm going live.
Going full live.
Going full live.
It's like old school.
All
Turn
right.
it around.
Oh,
Flip it.
where's the flip? Oh, there's Panda. Should we go back to Panda? Panda. All right, so we have a little bit of a problem. Look at me. So we are filming Ask the Boss, and we do these based on questions. And because...
Doug's an idiot.
Well, no, I'm not an idiot.
Okay.
Our day
That
got
was
away
mean.
from us.
I'm sorry.
We lost all of our questions from yesterday. So first of all, I apologize for that. Second of all, we have...
questions.
20 minutes. We had a ton of good questions, but I do remember Cuck's question, so I'll get to that one. So if you have any questions, throw them up here. Peter, maybe you could just watch on here just in case we get some questions coming in.
Or do you want me to?
Or you can watch or whatever. So I will say that because I do remember Carl's question, who he asked in, and he said, can you think or give some examples of certain...
This is weird. How do I turn you off?
Yeah, just mute it, bro.
Bro, I don't... Right, cool.
So the question was, do you remember a time or a seed that was planted many years ago that took many years to come to fruition? What was that seed? And, tell us about that time. So doing something many years ago that you might not have thought was something meaningful at the time, but then came around and made a big difference.
I like when Cuck gets deep.
I love the deep Cuck. Carl. So I can think of 2 examples. One was the working with Boschwan.
Oh yeah,
right?
that was
So
cool.
Boschwan was our just showed up at our Seth Feroci event at Arlington, and he was just some random Chinese guy.
Just passionate.
He was just some random Chinese guy that was kind of hanging around and just said, can I train with you? This was after the event when Seth and I were training, and we're like, okay, you can work in, I guess. It was a little bit.
Yeah, I remember it as like he kind of just forced his way in.
He forced his way in, but it's all good because
Yeah.
we like Boschwan.
We like Boschwan.
And then sure enough, like a year later, this Chinaman contacts me and wants to distribute our product.
Well, he told you at Arlington that day, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to bring your products to
I'm
China.
going to bring your products to China.
and you
then,
were like, whatever, dude.
But because, we were nice, right? Like we were kind to him. We had a great workout. We could have been total a-holes to him and just said, bro, no, you're not working in. But instead we showed him, respect and let him work in with us. Sure enough, a year later he contacts me, and it took me actually like a month or 2 of talking with him to realize it was the same person. But he was the one who brought the Merica Labs to China. So that was one seed. And the other seed was thinking about how Julian and I first met. So when we told the story to GNC this past week, to some of the executives about who we are and what we stand for, and that is authenticity, and passion, right? And care. And a lot of that was summed up with one picture. So Kenton put up a slide that was a picture from Julian's Facebook from 2014. It had like 25 likes. Now when Julian puts up a picture, it gets like 50,000, but it had 25 likes. And it was basically, thanking me and Core Nutritionals for putting out these awesome products and sending him some samples with like a handwritten note. And so like, I guess he ordered some t-shirts on the website, and then we subsequently sent him some free samples in a separate package with a note. And he always remembered it to that day, and he's been taking our product from that long. Fast forward literally 5 years and 1.3 million followers later. This is before Instagram, before Julian really had his name. And he had the opportunity basically to go with any supplement company out there, whether it was starting his own or whether it was becoming an athlete with another. And then because of that care, or that seed that was planted 5 years ago, he decided to come on board with us. And what we've been doing, the rest is history. What we've been doing with Arms Race has been amazing so far. So anyways, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was a really cool thing.
And a cool question.
Yeah. Keep them coming, Cuck. But we had, dude, I lost, I don't know how many questions. There was like 30 some questions. So
did you look through any others?
No, I just remember Cuck standing out, Cuck usually stands out.
So far.
So anyways, for the people that are just joining, so we were filming Ask the Boss. As you guys know, we do this every so often. And we've already answered a lot of the questions on the Core pages and Meaty's page, but I had a ton of good questions on my page, but it's been 24 hours and I didn't have my archiving on. So we lost all the questions that people were asking me, and that's where we get most of the questions.
Amateur hour.
So if you guys have any questions. So somebody keeps asking, can you tell us about Core Hard? Very interested. Thanks. So Core Hard is an amazing product. Can be used by men and women. Primarily, I like to call it, we say a recomp and a hardening agent, but I would say it's an anti-cortisol product. So if you're like hitting a plateau in a diet, this usually kind of pushes you over that. Cortisol is stress hormone, so it's got some really good ingredients to combat cortisol. And it also has a mild anti-estrogen, so it like helps kind of dry you out a little bit. Ashwagandha also has some good libido boosting properties as well. So it does have a little bit of that test boosting effect, but that's not what we promote with it. I would say primarily it's an anti-cortisol and a recomp product. It also has a beta-2 agonist in there to increase basically metabolic rate. So awesome product. Everyone who takes it is just amazed by it.
I found some other stuff in here.
Okay.
Somebody asked harness next flavor, but we're deciding. You're deciding not to.
We're still working on this mic's now in my face. We're still working on perfecting these flavors, but just know that the next flavor will probably be in the early springtime. And the two that we're working on are amazing. Pretty unique. It's going to be a unique drop. So,
but there's two that are launching on the website that were GNC exclusive.
Yeah, so the Bomb Pop and the Raspberry Sorbet will be on the website very soon. Yeah.
This is a really good question.
Yep.
What happened to the Merica Energy Instagram page?
Yeah, you know what? Somebody did ask that.
It was probably this dude, Corey.
So Corey,
appreciate you, bro.
It actually still exists. It's under Merica Snacks. So all of the functional foods or the products that you could think about finding in a grocery or a convenience market, which includes Merica Energy, are falling under Merica Snacks. So that would be the beef sticks. That's going to be the protein bar. It's going to be some of the other things that we have in the works as well. So Merica Snacks. Put the hashtag up here, Bobby, somewhere. Or the at Merica Snacks. So that's a good question, though.
Yeah.
So
is there going to be a Gainz or Crush It tour at the Bodypower Expo in 2020?
So I don't as of right now, I don't think A-List is planning on doing Bodypower.
Whoa.
Yeah.
James.
There's just so much money, and the return is just not there. And they
It's
kind of got screwed with their positioning, is my understanding. Like, so like the space that they wanted, they weren't going to get, and it just was not working out.
Okay, so that leads me to another question.
So, but with that being said, we might do either a pop-up or a tour around that time in the UK.
Yeah.
So
That was gonna be
I'll
my
probably still be going to the UK in early May. It just might look a little different than usual.
Like I could see Arms Race doing a pop-up, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Okay, there's another good one in here. What are your thoughts on the OCB's new policy banning current pros from competing in non-tested organizations?
So that was another good question. So I really like Matt, and I respect all that he's done from natural bodybuilding. I think it's amazing what the OCB has done. I don't think I agree with this one.
I don't agree with it.
I understand kind of the business decision of it. And so the whole thing is if you become a pro in the OCB, you're allowed to compete in other natural organizations. Let's just get that clear. You can compete in the WMBF and other places where they drug test all the shows.
Right.
What they don't want you doing is going outside and competing in organizations where there isn't drug testing at every show, which basically means you can't compete NPC.
Right.
So I don't think it's good for the sport. I think maybe it might help drive. I mean, you're going to get pluses and minuses to like the purses now, right? Like, because I could see the business decision of why that was done, because everyone has to pay for the card and keep it renewed throughout the year, and you want to kind of keep your athletes there. But you could lose some people, right? Like, yeah. I mean, what happens if in your area you don't want to travel, and there's not that many pro shows? You don't want to travel, but you still want to compete. So, I mean, at least a NPC natural show where they do urine test. I mean, at least that you should be able to compete in. I mean, that puts me in a really, if I ever come back, I mean, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, because if I compete as an IFPA or an OCB pro, I'm banned from the NPC because I signed that paper back in 2014 saying if I ever competed again, I would be banned for life from the NPC, and vice versa. So, like, if I decide to go back and compete in the NPC, which, to be honest with you, if I came back, that's probably what I would do. Is at least do an NPC show or a couple of them. I would consider doing the Orton or something like that again as well. But now that kind of really limits me for what I would want to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to last. I think the OCB is doing a good job, and they're trying new things. So next year,
the purses are great.
The purses are going crazy sky high, and they're limiting the amount of pro shows there are. But I don't know if that's going to be the ticket, and I don't think they know if that's going to be great for it either. They're just kind of testing it.
Muffins or bagels? Come on, bro. We got a little shout out to muffin pump. I'll take a toasted everything bagel any day.
I think I was going to go bagel too.
Yeah.
Muffin definitely would go.
Muffin's too fatty. There's a question here about any new products from Merica Labs, and yes, so supersized.
Oh yeah,
which is our gainer, which we've had so much stuff going on, and with the whole Core rebrand, we haven't even really hyped that up yet. We haven't really even announced that. So we
just launched so much from Merica Labs too. So
right, with all the new flavors and the beef sticks and all that. So we have.
Dude, we gotta get better at warning us.
You need bigger memory sticks, bruh. Are we talking battery now? Now we got technical difficulties. Today we're struggling today. We got multiple technical difficulties. We're gonna blame this one on Panda.
Christy. She says, "I wish I hear your OCB question." So just rewatch.
Yeah, go back.
Can you fast forward through live or?
Because I'm probably gonna delete this. Well, you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to log on to the YouTubers afterwards and actually watch this.
Y'all need that muffin power. You know what? Muffin? I might eat a muffin with you on Tuesday.
We're back? All right.
We live?
So the question was about any new Merica Labs products. And yes, so supersized in 2 flavors, Fruity Rebels.
Love that one. And the other one's good too, though.
And the other one is Chubby Fluffy Nuts. Or is it Fluffy?
It's Fluffy first.
Fluffy Chubby Nuts.
Yeah.
Which is like a Reese's tasting chocolate peanut butter protein flavor with marshmallows in it. It's just stupid. It's just, but it's amazing. It's awesome. It's got like real cuck sugar in it.
It's like
and oats and whole milk powder. It's like real food gainer. It's like 45 grams of protein and like 120 carbs and like 15 fat.
Carl's still gonna find a way to complain about it. It'll be his new pre-workout meal, but he
loves it. Yeah. He'll love it. I know he will.
He'll pour that as his milk on his cereal. Get 200 grams of carbs.
Oh, do you know Carl ended his diet? I saw him yesterday.
No.
We crossed paths in Martinsburg. Ran into him.
Strength dipping or what?
Yeah, dude, so he dieted and tracked his macros for 2 weeks.
It wasn't even that. He was figuring out how to track his macros.
And he told Amy was arguing with him, and I guess he said it was 4 weeks he was tracking macros. And, he got down. He said he lost 5 pounds. I don't know if he lost 5 pounds, but he got down to like 221. And he's like, yeah, my strength is just dipping. And I'm just really connecting with my training right now. And, one day I woke up and I was a little bit snappy. And he's like, and I was just kind of grumpy at work. And he was not doing it.
So he had a muffin. What did he do?
He said, just screw it. He went back to cuck style.
Heck yeah.
But he did find that by tracking macros, he realized he was missing a protein meal and his fats were too low. So now he's going full cuck. He's putting butter on everything. All right, what else we got? Anything else in here?
Oh, this is good.
What we got?
Talk about the reason to revamp Core Pro.
So Core Pro has been around for a while. I'm like talking into here, even though the camera's up here. So Core Pro has been around for a while. And we do think I think it's one of the best tasting blends out there. The thing is, though, the flavor technology has gotten so good that we can do a new Core Pro that is like next level. And the flavors that we're approving, such as Death by Chocolate, just saying.
Whoa.
Are just amazing. So it's going to be a very similar product, and we're going to have it in the 2 and the 5 pound. Just some ridiculous flavors. That's why. Because we can do it better. Because we can.
Let me take that question and add on to it. So what's the reason for revamping Core labels and everything, period? Why the rebrand?
Because it's been about 5 years. I think every 5 years or so is a good time period for the refresh. I think there's some things that I love our labels. It's kind of a dark look, right? Like that's part of it that I like. But, we do have a lot of male and female followers as well. So I like the idea of going to a little bit of a lighter color look so as not to scare away the female customer immediately. Because we put out some great products for men and women. And honestly, like if you look at supplement companies, our split of followers is pretty darn good in terms of male and female. So not that these are going to be soft labels in any sense of the imagination, because they're not. They're very they're a little bit more modern looking. They have a textured feel to them, in addition to some really cool new technology in terms of embossing. So not only are they going to look amazing with some amazing shelf presence when you like turn them in your hand, they're going to give you a different look when you feel them. They give you a different feel. They're going to be awesome, but it's going to be kind of a completely new look.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
a rebrand.
It's a rebrand. Totally. Sticking to the same principles, of course. A lot of the products will not change. Like the staples will not change. But if there's anything that we wanted to do through time that we felt like that we could make better, we're going to do it at this time because we're changing the labels.
Like Core Pro.
This is an expensive rebrand. Like, we're probably having to get rid of tens and tens of thousands of dollars of labels, right? Because when you buy labels, you buy a ton at a time to get your price down per. And so, we're having to eat a lot of labels, but I think it's going to be worth it. What else you got?
I got questions are starting to roll in now. So, Bolic is staying the same.
Yes.
Thoughts on training frequency for intermediate bodybuilders?
So, I think you're probably at a point where you can start experimenting. So like, I don't think there's a set answer for that. I think everyone's a little bit different there. So, you know, I would try doing the bro split, one body part a day. I would try doing a more traditional hypertrophy training where you're training body parts 2 times or maybe even 3 times a week. You're obviously going to have to lower your volume for each of those sessions, but I think that's the time when you start experimenting and finding out what really works for you. So I don't think there's a set answer to that.
What's up from Japan? That's cool.
When it comes to pump agents, what is your absolute favorite between Core, Merica, and Arms Race? That's a really good question. And now I remember one of the questions we lost, and somebody said, why don't you take any Arms Race products? I'm thinking like, bruh. I've been taking Vigor every day since it's come out. I've been taking Daily Pump pretty much for the last 5 months. I would say probably 3 to 4 of those 5 months I was taking Daily Pump. You know, I switched between that and, well, this is the question, and Stars and Pipes, and Core Pump. And Peak X actually, but I kind of usually throw Peak X in on top of.
As like a daily.
Yeah. So my favorite between them, that's a good question.
Like the man wants to know your favorite. Like you can't get around this one. I want to hear it.
They're a little bit of a different feel. Like I think the feel between Stars and Pipes and so I think Daily Pump is a more well-rounded pump product. Mm-hmm. But I absolutely love that huge dose of glycerol that you get in Hydromax. Like I was training today, I did some arms on Stars and Pipes, and it was ridiculous.
I see you got a new mirror spot every time.
You like that? You find that spot? Yeah. So, but I don't know, man. Right now, I think because of the nitrates, the Hydromax, the Vinitrox, and the citrulline, I might put even Daily Pump up there.
I would say Stars and Pipes.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
Because it's just immediate, like, pump.
Now, we do have a new version of Pump coming out in the new year, which is basically you take Peak X and Pump and put them together, and they have just this crazy baby.
Yeah. Called Pump.
It's going to be stupid.
It's like, we should call it Junior.
So, and that will have nitrates and glycerols, and so it's gonna be awesome. But
leaking information.
I would say right now, Daily Pump is probably my favorite. But then sometimes I just want that ridiculous.
See, you can't answer these questions, guys.
It's tough, man. Yeah.
Okay. The Independence Cake collab is bomb. So we did a collaboration with Pro Puffs, which is now Snack House, right?
Yep.
And there's an Independence Cake flavored protein puff. They're great. So check them out. You can get them at the Nutrition Corners. You can get them at naturalbodyinc.com and X and Subs. I think those are the 3 that were the main. We were trying to do another one with fortuitous keepsakes. So I think we're going to keep that rolling. CDP choline versus alpha GPC. Which one?
Both.
I like CDP choline. I mean, they can be used in.
I would go CDP choline for me is the bomb. So we just a little hint. We're putting it in the new Fury coming out, and it's also in Harness, and that's why Harness is one of the reasons why Harness is so good. I think you guys are just going to be in love with the new Fury as well. What else we got? You know, it's actually pretty good doing these questions live like this.
Yeah, coming in.
Yeah, they're coming in.
And you don't have time to think about it.
And we can delete this afterwards.
Can you read that? Thought on KIGELIA Africana, an ingredient?
Caligula Africana.
I don't know what that is. You know what that is?
Isn't that the
don't know.
Is that the version of the natural version of DMHA?
I can look it up. You can tell them about nitrosamine first, or you can. What's your thoughts on the Rock's new show?
Thoughts on nitrosamine? I actually really. There's some debate about it, but I actually really like it. So nitrosamine is going to be the inositol silicate form of arginine. So it's supposed to delay kind of the release of nitric oxide. And so it's in the Core Pump, and I really like it. I really think it actually makes a difference, and you do keep your pump longer when using it. So I am definitely a fan. I don't know a lot about the Rock's new show or the new expo. So I can't really speak on it. I don't really even know what it's going to be like, and like how many vendors are going to be there, if it is really going to be a vendor type show. I know people were talking about it at the Olympia, but I just don't know enough about it. I haven't looked into it or researched it. Thoughts on ashwagandha, I'm assuming is what you're saying. Ashwagandha is amazing. So, but make sure you're getting a standardized form, such as KSM 66. The studies done on humans for cortisol, for testosterone, there really is nothing out there that's that good, So ashwagandha is amazing. We're going to be using a new form of ashwagandha in some arms race products that we have coming out in 2020. A new standardization. It's different than KSM 66. So look for those.
So I don't know if this is right, but due to the antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial properties of the Camellia, local healers have traditionally used the fruit to remedy skin-related conditions such as fungal infections, acne, eczema, psoriasis. Steroids are well known to soothe skin conditions, including eczema.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of research into it, so I can't speak on it. What flavor of Fury will be available for the launch of New Fury?
No, don't tell them.
But there's 3.
There is 3.
There's 3. 3 new flavors.
How we doing over there, Panda? How long have we been going? This says over an hour, bruh.
Okay, we're good, but yeah, we had some. Y'all should sell Core in Minnesota. That's not a Minnesota accent. No one knows anything about how clean your protein is over here. That's a Southern accent.
Message me. What part of Minnesota are you in?
We're in Minnesota.
Yeah, we're in Minnesota.
Yeah. Message Meaty. Patrick at corenutritionals.com and he'll hook it up. But you could also buy on all the websites we're on, corenutritionals.com.
There's even
use that code.
The Nutrition Junction is a website in Minnesota, so you could probably get it to you in a day.
Yeah. I mean, we could get it to you in a couple days too. So we out there. Or is that it? I think that was a good.
That's it, dude. I think we did all right. We saved it.
Oh, any Black Friday deals to reveal early, man.
Bro,
you missed the first half of this because obviously you didn't miss anything because we weren't live then. But watch this video when it goes up. Ask the Boss goes up. Bobby, what do you think? I'm saying Saturday. This will be up by Saturday. And for all those out there that want to know the sneak peek on the Core and Merica Black Friday deals, we actually go into deep detail.
Pretty good detail. We did well.
And they're amazing deals. I actually, after reading them again, can you see that? After reading them again, I was kind of wondering why we're doing it, but just know that there's some awesome deals from Friday through Monday. Go back and watch this on YouTubers and on our social media, and you'll be able to figure all that stuff out. I think that's it.
Yeah, I got to pee.
If somebody else wants to know your favorite pump product, we already answered that. We'll get to it. Anyways, that's a wrap. Ask the Boss is over. Another hour down the tubers. Till next time.
Till next time, episode 4. Hopefully no technical difficulties.
Man, we had a lot of we're amateurs.
We should, 5 o'clock is when you have to ask the questions, and then we can do before 5
And I even
o'clock.
said that, and I just
got excited. I
just turned on the archive, so we're good now.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, we're good. All right, till next time.
All right.
Keep crushing it.